Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devin's Card House. I make daily TCG videos about whatever interests me, and what interests me today is Lorcana, because it's launch day, guys. We're here, we've made it. Look what I got, look what I did it, and close enough to MSRP. In fact, some of the stuff is below MSRP because I had a coupon. So there's some crazy stuff that's happened today. Oh, also, please subscribe if you're interested. I cover stuff like Lorcana, sorcery, magic, just whatever interests me in the day. Flesh and blood every now and again. I will talk about collectible stuff, just whatever. But today is just so packed with like Lorcana stuff. And if you're involved in any of the Lorcana subreddits or the Lorcana Facebook pages or just anywhere, going out to any stores, like, oh my god, like the places are packed, like there's lines like around the block, like with people. And it's funny because it's also, Ixalan's out today, which I love. Ixalan, I love, one of my favorite planes, but everybody's around the corner for like Lorcana, so it's just like funny to see, like, and everyone thinks it's a flash in the pan. Oh, also, I got to add this to my Lorcana videos because it seems like people like come out in droves, and it's not, at least for me, it's droves. It's like one or two people, but just to shit on Lorcana, okay? And I love it. If you're going to hate watch these videos to talk shit about Lorcana, the best shit-talking Lorcana comment, the most creative, always gets pinned. And that's in any of my videos. If you talk shit good enough, I will pin your comment. There's one from the last one. It was like, this is a dog shit game, only made for investors and whatever. So if you guys could just top each other out on making the best shitty comment, then you will get pinned to the top. So have fun with that. But anyways, today was just crazy with everything going on with Lorcana. Like, so my local store where I'm from, like, they sent out a message. They were like, hey, we got stuff, come get it. And I was like, well, okay, I'll go over there and check it out. And I had like a coupon with them, so I went over there, and they weren't open. I was like, what? I was like, why would you send out a thing to be like, hey, we have Lorcana today? And they were like, and they opened at 1. And I was like, okay, well, I've never tried to be there for like 4 as soon as they opened. So I didn't know that. So I was like, okay, well, I'll come back later. So there was nobody there. I was the only person there. And I was like, whatever, there's probably no one around here who's going to be, out of the way. So then I come back and I show up at like 5 before 1, and there's a line around the building, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I was like, oh, well, maybe I should just leave because this is going to be a massive waste of time if it's anything like last release. So I got in line and I got inside, and here's the news, guys. There was plenty of product. Everybody in line, I got enough. Like, look, I got the collector, I got a trove, I got two of the decks, and I even got a booster. And it was a little bit above MSRP, but with that coupon, like some of the stuff I got below MSRP. Like I got the deck boxes I got the starter decks at MSRP, the trove at MSRP. Like the booster box I got for like $180. So I mean, $30. That's not a big deal, right? And then the trove I got for, the collector's edition for, it was like a 65 or something. So a little bit over, but, I'm not going to complain. It was a great find. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And it's crazy that they had enough product. So I feel like that is a good sign. But are they going to have enough product to make it through the weekend? I don't know about that. Are they going to have enough product to make it through tomorrow? Like, I don't know about that. Hey, your hair looks great. My wife, wow. She's doing this natural curly. Did you hit your, are you okay? Okay, we're back. My wife just came in here. She had to grab her keys, and then she accidentally bumped her head on our cabinet. So she's okay, guys. Don't worry. She's going to be fine. But anyways, so what was I talking about? So yeah, I got the product. Everything was cool there. Everyone seemed really happy. Everyone was talking. That's what I've loved about going to these Lorcana, just trying to find the product. Like, everybody's like super friendly, and everyone's like super happy. And so it's a good feeling to be like around like people are just like so happy to get the product. But I will tell you about what I was not happy about, which was like waking up this morning, which sucks. Okay, so I've told you, like, my last Lorcana video, I've been waking up early, and that helped me out the other day because I was able to grab a couple of the boxes at MSRP. And here's another thing with you. assholes. Okay, with you assholes on these comments. Okay, when I'm talking about, hey, I'm trying to give you advice on how to buy the product, I mean it at MSRP. Whenever I'm talking about it, I'm talking about it MSRP. I'm not talking about buying it. I thought that was obvious though. I was like, okay, whenever I'm talking about how you can buy it, like you could buy it at any time for $400-$500. That's not. You don't need advice on that. Okay, my advice is for you to get it at MSRP. So like that's obvious. Okay, I want you to. I'm not giving advice for you to spend hundreds of dollars more than what the product costs. The advice I've been giving out is to get it at MSRP. So you don't need to leave those comments either. Okay, it's about getting it at MSRP. But anyway, so I woke up early. I got a couple boxes at MSRP, and then yesterday, today, this morning, I woke up late, and it sucks. But been kind of feeling under the weather, and I took a little NyQuil just so I make sure I got like some good sleep, and my throat's kind of hurting. I just don't want to get sick. But then I woke up at 5, and then I went back to sleep. The next thing I woke up, and it was like 7:30, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just lost 2.5 hours of time I could have been working. But then. First thing I do is just like what I've been doing around now is just like checking the apps, and I went on to Target and I saw the pre-sale for collector boxes of Lorcana has been sold out, and I was like, oh my god, the one time I don't wake up on time, the pre-sale for the boxes for the collector boxes came out and I missed it. And so I was very upset with that. But then I was looking at the Facebook page like later in the day, and somebody else had noticed it and said the exact same thing to me as I did. And then they made a comment. And then they all started posting it. And what I noticed was the time was like 6 hours before I started reading it. And I was like, oh, that's 3 a.m. So Target posted this pre-sale at 3 a.m. And people on there said that it sold out in 8 minutes. From the time it started to the time it ended was 8 minutes. And you had to be out there at 3 in the morning. So it's actually, this wasn't even an early bird gets the worm. It was actually if you stay up late as hell, if you just left the bar and you got home and you were eating your Whataburger or you were eating, I don't know, your McDonald's feast and you were drunk as shit and you went on Target at 3 a.m. after the bars closed, then you would have found it. So not even the early bird. I guess the late night people got access to the collector box. And some guy on there was like, I got 30 of them. He got 30 of them at $50. Like they didn't even have a limit. So you could just go on there and buy as many as you, and that's if he's telling the truth. Who knows if these people are telling the truth? But I know a couple of people, one guy said he got 8, and then everyone was like, well, the bots bought them automatically. And like, who knows what's true and what isn't true. But so anyways, I had a really good time with that. I mean, I didn't have a good time with that. I was like kind of upset with that. But is that it for what's happened with this release? So I guess the big news here is, there's enough product. At least there's way more product, it seems like, than there was for last, but it still doesn't seem like there's going to be enough product to hold people over. But then they're going to be releasing in the big box stores. They say December 1st for Rise of the Floodborn, but I don't know if that's true about First Chapter. So from what I remember reading about the release about First Chapter it was going to be around now. So I still think that you might want to keep an eye, not just at LGS's, but keep an eye out at the big box stores for product getting in there. So if you're by a Target or you end up in Target at some point this weekend, just give it a look. Just give it a look when you're there, That's all I'm saying. So the other thing, and this is crazy, and we're about to get into spoiler territory, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers for the next set, it's the time to go, okay? Just turn it off. Don't get upset when I say some stuff that's gonna upset you. So this is about spoilers for the next set. The set after this set, which just released today, got spoiled yesterday. So there's you can see cards from the next set, which I don't even know if we have a name for it, but I'm going to talk about that. So if you don't want to hear anything about the next set, turn this off, okay? Turn it off, okay? Okay, so I'm counting to 3. 1, 2, 3. 3, okay. You're gone. Or you're here, or you're like me, and I just don't really care. I'm excited either way, okay? And I'm not gonna, maybe I'll throw up some pictures of some of the spoilers that have interested me. I don't really have a lot of time today. I'm just gonna go by memory, and there's just a couple things that I wanted to talk about. First off, I had to kind of go in my brain and kind of think about, this is something I've never had to deal with before. Am I gonna talk about spoilers? These are obvious leaks that shouldn't have come out, and is it ethical for me or whatever? And here's my deal is if this was Magic, I wouldn't give a shit. or if it was some other game, I wouldn't care. But since I like Lorcana, I was like, I don't want to but be that kind of person. But I was like, if I'm going to do it to other games, I have to stay consistent. I have to stay consistent here. So for consistency's sake, I'm going to talk about the Lorcana spoilers. And I'm not one of those people who, at least when it comes to like card games and stuff like that, or like games in general, like I don't get like bummed out that like spoilers came out at like a different time. I just want to know what's coming, and I think people get upset when it comes in particular to card games because different content creators and stuff like that get like early bird like looks, and they're the ones who get to reveal the cards, and so people feel like it's taking away from them. But I mean, I never look at their stuff anyway. So if you're one of those people who does, like, don't listen, don't go look up the spoilers or whatever. And like I said, I can't even remember like most of them, and I'm not going to be like talking about each of them. I just want to talk about a couple things here, and the big thing is that there's a new card type in the next set, and the new card type, it's lands. So, and it's kind of sounds like it's an interesting thing that you can put out like a place, and then your characters can go to the place, and every character that's in the place like has a different effect. Like it readies them, or people can be like attacked in the same kind of place. But it's like, so now they're going to be taking like different lands, and you can put those down, and then you can put your characters in the land, and it gives them some sort of effect. And we only know this because some of the cards talk about being in a place. I know there's a Peter Pan. The Peter Pan, he looks awesome. He's like a Dreamborn Peter Pan that he looks really cool. But he has an effect, and I can't remember what it was when he gets to a land. So that's really cool that there's going to be a new card type and all that. So I'm not really bummed out, and I'm not really bummed out for those creators too, because for someone like me, I'm not going to remember. I don't even remember this shit, and I just saw it like I don't know, yesterday. Did I see it yesterday? I saw it last night, and I don't remember. So when it gets spoiled again, when they actually spoil it for reals, and it's not a leak like this, I'll think it's the first time I saw it because my memory's so dog shit. So, anyways. I kind of feel like how I wonder how upset Ravensburger is about this right now. Like, how pissed are people? Because I know in Magic, like, they're sending out Pinkertons after people, and you can tell that they get really upset when there's leaks. And I wonder, like, what Ravensburger is going to do about whoever they're working with, at the printers, whoever leaked this. Like, it's going to be, I don't know, I can feel people getting pretty upset about that. And, I mean, and with how it seems like little product that Ravensburger has been able to print, it doesn't seem like there's going to be that many culprits that it could be, and I always wonder, like, the guy had him in a binder too, so it was like his collection, whoever leaked them, and it's like, whoever this was, how did they get a binder full of stuff, and then how did this make it out to the internet? Did they do it on purpose? Like, was it malicious? Was it like, and how big of a deal is it for everyone? I'm sure people will get really upset about this stuff, and I'm sorry I'm not upset about it, and I'm sorry I'm not, I guess I'm not being very empathetic to those content creators who are going to get these leaks or whatever. I don't know. I just don't care. I'm just excited for the set, however it comes and whenever we get it, and having a little sneak peek of a few cards I don't think is that big of a deal, and it kind of gives us more to look forward to. And unlike Magic, where there's something every week, we're only seeing like Lorcana stuff every quarter, so you have a little sneak peek of what's coming for the next set. But it's kind of interesting because this came out a day before the new set came out, so I don't know. I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys think about these spoilers and leaks, because I know people get really upset about it, and I'm not sure I necessarily feel that way. Like I said, I'm always open to change my mind about things. If I have this completely wrong, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Also, I have this booster box, and I'm going to be doing a box opening later tonight. I hope I'll be doing it later tonight. I might be posting it tonight or maybe tomorrow, but we'll get to take a look at some of the Rise of the Floodborn cards. I'm super excited for that. I hope you are too. Like I said, let me know what you think about spoilers. Let me know what you think about Rise of the Floodborn. Let me know what you want to cover next. I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate you for watching this, if you made it to this far. And I hope you have a great day, okay? And keep up, if you're looking for the product, collect. Like I've said, now is the time. So start looking, okay? Have a great night. And I might see you later tonight, or I might see you tomorrow. Who knows? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.